So we
I
are
think
here, everyone, with DragonairJordon. DragonairJordon has been really using this Blaziken Kingambit Raging Bolt team to some really good success in some online tournaments. Are you using it tonight, or are you using something new?
I'm using a little bit like it's a mix. I'm using the same like core four with Rillaboom, Landorus, Cresselia, and Kingambit. I replaced King Gouging. I replaced Raging Bolt for Gouging Flame and Blaziken for Primarina.
Okay, yeah,
So it's a similar idea, but the other two are like I kind of switched the typings and then switched what they do as well.
yeah. I see what you're saying. So as you guys may have seen, DragonairJordon built this team off of the idea that I tested like maybe a week or two ago, where the Blaziken King Gambit. The reason why I did this is because Blaziken King Bisharp used to be a really good combination in previous formats, so I wanted to see if it still had viability. DragonairJordon saw this idea and cranked it up to 10 with this team right here. And so, why don't you tell us a little bit about what it does outside of the Blaziken King Gambit?
For sure. So the team isn't built to be weak to Ensign, but the team is built around partners who do really well into the meta but are kind of like hindered by Incineroar existing. So you like Landorus, if it's left unchecked, kind of can sweep with Terra, Flying, Terra Blast. Rillaboom gets to Wood Hammer, Grassy Glide, everything. And there's not really much your opponent can do, especially with the Choice Scarf and the priority with Grassy Glide. So you have those two who usually get led. You lead Rillaboom and Landorus, and because Landorus is the fastest thing on the field with Choice Scarf, they're going to immediately switch in their Incineroar or bring in their Incineroar, and you get to immediately bring in your Kingambit, and then from there, in a best of three, it's very hard to recover when you boost Kingambit, and then you also get a big Wood Hammer off into the other slot, or you get to pivot around with your U-turn and get Fake Out back in, or stuff like that. Other than that, like Kingambit plus Bishop just does really good chip damage in the early game, and then Scarflanders cleans up, Rillaboom cleans up, Raging Bolt cleans up. There's so much priority on this team that's like it's very easy to clean up a game once you've gotten some big attacks off. And then you have Cresselia because I had the team kind of has a problem with Amoonguss, but at the same time, you also don't want to lose steam, so you want to keep targeting the partner and not target Amoonguss. So Lunar Blessing with Cresselia helps you do that. You can kind of ignore Amoonguss and just heal yourself up and heal off the sleep and then attack. And then Calm Mind Raging Bolt just lets you is another mon that like gets to sit on Amoonguss and can completely flip a type chart matchup on its head by tearing grass and continuing to Calm Mind in front of like a Flutter Mane, and then you just sweep the game from there. As long as there's no ground type, because you are only running electric moves with this thing.
Yeah, that was my next question. I did run into that once or twice with the Raging Bolt. I came down to a Lando switch in, and it was just like they knocked out the Rillaboom before I had a chance to knock out the Landers, and I was like, well, I lose there. Uh, do you regret that choice, or do you still think that like having the double electric is good?
I think in open team sheet, it's like it's something that you know your opponent can abuse, but it's also something that you can abuse. Where like I'll bring Landorus, Landorus, Rillaboom, King Gambit, and leave the last slot like in the back, and they're always gonna think it's Raging Bolt because that makes sense. But then I bring like Cresselia or something, and then Cresselia versus Landorus, that's an easy
Was
win
he?
for Cresselia.
Yeah, with the ice beam and the
So
psychic.
yeah, so you just flip it over on its head, and then also Landorus plus Cresselia in front of an opposing Landorus Eye or a Landorus is just like they're doing nothing. They get to sit on the field and do nothing. So um, it's you can some really unfavorable matchups for Raging Bolt on its head just using the other partners for this team. So I think it's kind of it's bad that it doesn't have coverage, but it's also favorable to you in multiple ways where you get to still attack into like flutter mains without having to call a thunderclap, or and you still get to neutrally target like whimsicots and stuff like that, as well as Terra Fairy Furgraphs because that's something that's popping up too. So you're not walled by anything other than ground types. So you just get to consistently click Thunderbolt and Thunderclap. Because once you get your combines up, you really want to not be like restricted into more than like one or two mons.
Yeah, very very true. I know a lot of people question the helping hand on Blaziken. How important do you think that is, or do you think that people that want to try this team out can swap out the helping hand for like a Terra coverage or another move, for example?
There's a couple of really good calcs that Helping Hand gives you, especially with because +1 isn't an insane boost. Um with even with Kingambit, but like +1 with Helping Hand, like you're OHKOing Fluttermane. You can OHKO Fluttermane with Grassy Glide too. Like it partners well with the rest of the team. Like Terraflying Terra Blast can start OHKOing resisted targets if you're not intimidated. Like it's some really bulky Pokemon just drop to Helping Hand plus the moves on this team. Like Woodhammer lets you break through like if you call it Incineroar or switch in, like Helping Hand Woodhammer still does little chunks. Helping Hand Terragrass Woodhammer still does like 50%. Like you're chunking a lot of things that you wouldn't be able to consistently chunk, where you don't have to predict anymore. You just kind of go for big damage into a slot and don't have to predict.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Especially there's ghost types that Blaziken might not want to flare blitz to like because it wants to live in attack, or you can't close combat into them, and so there's nothing better to do than either protect or helping hand.
Yeah, and
So
Blaziken's so
yeah,
so frail. On the original version, like I tried Blaze Kick and like I saw that Blaziken like wasn't getting the knockout that it needed. So it really does need that Flare Blitz to do well. And does is Helping Hand the same priority as Thunderclap? What's Thunderclap's priority? +1 or +2?
I think it's +1.
Oh,
It's the same as Sucker Punch, so it just brings it up to the same as like Aquajet can outspeed Thunder Thunderclap if the Aquajet user is faster. So it's the same priority as Sucker Punch.
so the Helping Hand could help you like just full out dodge a Thunderclap if you need to take out an opposing Raging Bolt, for example.
For sure, yeah. Like helping if you've already protected like a helping hand plus stomping tantrum. I believe that's an Oko if you're not intimidated.
And then you said it was +1. I haven't really looked at the new priorities of the newer moves. I figured that Thunderclap was just like Sucker Punch and it was a +1. My biggest bummer is that Upper Hand is only +2.
Yeah,
I wish it was +3 because then it's just like, well, you still get faked out. Like,
yeah. Like upper hand should block fake out even if you're slower than them. But that's like that's a game balancing decision. I understand. There's a couple of reasons probably why they did it. Um, because hyper offense would just be too broken if you could upper hand anyone who's trying to fake out you.
yeah. But then there's Farigiraf.
That's true.
I
Furgraph, I've tried Furgraph this format. It's kind of cool, especially it doesn't beat this team, but it's you can kind of it's the same thing as like Landorus and like ground types. You can kind of abuse the fact that they have to switch in Furgraph to make some cool plays, and then the same thing vice versa. Like they have to switch in, they have to have Furgraph on the field for you to not use priority moves. So you can kind of make plays that is like a priority move plus this, so that you can call for graph switching it
or if like for example, if you think the Farigiraf's gonna switch in, like you can just call that like if Kingambit is on the field with a Kowtow Cleave.
for sure.
But that
Yeah,
is
there's some really nice.
yeah, that is a good dive on the team. For the people in my Discord, this team is why I was RNG maniping a 0 attack, 0 speed Cresselia, and I ended up with I think a 0 speed and like a 1 attack, and I was just like, that's good, I got it.
Yeah.
So it was fun to dust off the RNG and BDSP for this team. But are you ready to jump into some battles?
Yeah.
All
let's
right.
let's do it.
So
Wish me luck.
are we using the team with Psychic?
Yeah, that's what I use the majority of the. Okay, so there's pros and cons to both. I think like the pro to Psychic is that it just does more damage, and then you also catch Lando Eye if it tears poison. Then you're super effective against it, like with both of your stabs.
Yeah.
And then the pro of Moonblast is just not being walled by Incineroar, and kind of Heatran. You can like go for special attack drops, but like I don't think that matters too much. I think Psychic is better. Cresselia is never breaking either of those things, so.
Oh, I think I gotta switch it out to back to the Psychic real quick.
Because this team is kind of stressful. Like you're clicking Sucker Punch and like a couple of moves that like you have to. They are kind of prediction based. There are guaranteed plays that you can go for, and there's guaranteed like lines that you can go for. But most of the time, you are gonna have to click a Sucker Punch. You are gonna have to click Grassy Glide, a Thunderclap.
There is a lot of times where it opens up like great mind games though. Like there was a situation where I had like they had an Ogerpon, a Wellspring Ogerpon on the field, and I knew that they were gonna Spiky Shield. So it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna Calm Mind again. Like I'm just gonna Thunderbolt like the person. I'm just gonna double up the one next to you.
For sure. Like it's some beautiful mind games that you can make with the team. For sure.
Do you get that error code when you select stuff?
Wait, I'm opening up your stream again. I can't see.
It just like pops up. It's like the 007. Like when I select stuff about going online. All right, so we got
okay.
We got Iron Bundle, Ensign, an Urshifu, Cress, and Ursaluna, and Iron Hands.
So I think here could go for Bundle is the thing that's scaring me a little bit, but I think Blaziken Kingambit is kind of good here.
You think they're gonna go Trick Room?
Do you think it's Ursh Water or Ursh Dark? I think it's Ursh Dark.
It seems like this team, it would be Urshifu Dark.
So I think we for sure bring Rilla in the back. And I think we just go all of our priority users. We can lead the Raging Bolt too, but I think, yeah, just Rilla and either Cresselia or Raging Bolt, whichever. I think.
I'm just worried about the Ursaluna endgame.
So then we bring Landorus if we're worried about Ursaluna then. Instead of... yeah, I think Landorus is safer than Raging Bolt. Especially because they have a ground type. Uh-oh. The stream is lagging for me, so I might not be able to see things as soon as you are.
Alright. I will be a little better at narrating. Yeah, as soon as the kid goes down for bed, I can open up the door, and that gets me a little better, like, bit rate. Just my house is so old.
It's okay.
Okay, so it is the single strike.
Single strike? Okay, cool. That's good for Blaziken. Yeah, that's really good for Blaziken, actually. We could just Terra Poison and Close Combat, then. Terra Poison, Sword Stand, and Close Combat.
Is it Sash or is it Scarf?
If it's... I think on these type of teams, it would be Sash Terra Stellar. If it's Scarf, then it's... If it's Scarf, then it's you turning out, I think.
Terra Poison.
Okay. That's us.
If they
Oh,
switch
that's
into
them. Terrastella.
if they switch into if
Terra
they
Poison.
U-turn into the Ursaluna though, like it's gonna take a close combat.
For sure. Because we're slower. I think they close combat here though. We both had the same idea. That's crazy. All three of us. This shiny Kingambit looks sick, by the way.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.
I'm glad they kept the color scheme the same. Okay, close combat. That's like this. It doesn't hurt us to go for close combat here either because we have White Herb, so it's really nice for us. And then I don't think they Wicked Blow the. Yeah, okay, cool.
Do they leave it in though?
And if they Trick Room, then we get a free Sucker Punch now. So
They did Trick Room.
okay, nice.
So should I kowtow into the crest?
I think if Crest has. Ooh. I think kowtow into the actually yeah, kowtow into the crest and a switch into Rillaboom would be nice because then you pressure the Ursaluna if it does switch in. I don't think they hard switch it, so yeah, kowtow into crest and then switch into Rillaboom because then you get fake out plus kowtow again next turn
Yeah.
or bunch, yeah. Because I don't think we're in Wicked Blow range.
+2 kowtow. One shots the crest.
Nice. I'm seeing everything like a couple seconds after you say it, so. Oh, they Sucker Punch too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's perfectly fine, because we get to Sucker Punch them next turn. Because
Iron
we're
Hands.
slower under hands. Okay, so then we. I think. I think Fake Out into Ursh and Sucker Punch. Fake Out into Ursh and Protect is like Fake Out Protect is such a bad play, but I think
But we get to
because if they Fake Out,
yeah, we get the Urshifu doesn't put pressure on the Kingambit.
yeah, they have to Fake Out Rilla and Wicked Blow, which is a if they Sucker Punch, if they Fake Out Sucker Punch, which is a correct play. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nice.
So my idea here is to, and this seems like really obvious though, to like Sucker Punch the Urshifu and Grassy Glide.
Into the Ursh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're gonna call the switch in, then just go for Woodhammer too.
Oh, we
Because
are.
Sucker Punch should KO. Yeah. It's like a Sucker Punch plus Woodhammer into the Ursh slot.
Oh, just the detect.
No. That's fine. If they wild charge, they're chipping themselves a little bit too, and then we just still have everything in the back, so we're just stalling out Trick Room turns at this point. Wild charge doesn't even KO. Nice. Woodhammer, and now they see that we're Woodhammering too. There's no free switch in for them, and
There's one more turn of
you
Trick
should
Room.
be able to.
I can
Yeah, I think it's just
I can see them preserving the Urshifu.
yeah, but we're covering for that by a Woodhammer anyway, so I think it's just worth it to just do it again. Like, if you look in the back, is there anything that switches in for free?
Ensign, maybe.
Oh. So then maybe Sucker Punch plus U-turn? Because then we get Fake Out back in, we get to set up in the back. Yeah, I think that U-turn is better.
Oh,
Because the
okay.
last turn of Trick Room 2,
Yeah.
Blaziken can get. So we might lose our Gambit for free, but we get positioning. Nice. Let's go. It was Ursaluna probably in the back then.
Oh, that's such a throw if that's what they did.
Trade punch. Nice. Maybe it was Instant and they didn't want to do the mind game.
Do we go Lando?
Uh yeah, we can afford to go Lando because if it's Instant then we get Stomping Tantrum mind games too. Yeah, I like that. For sure.
Oh, we
We're
don't
keeping
get
them
the intimidate.
on the is it Instant?
We it's
Ursaluna.
Ursaluna.
So that's fine because their Flame Orb isn't activated yet. So we could just go for a U-turn onto the Iron Hands and a Sucker Punch into Ursaluna.
Well, shouldn't Ursaluna protect and prop the Flame Orb?
This just covers for if they don't. Because we kind of want Kingambit to go down this turn anyways. So just actually we know that we're faster than the Kingambit, than the Iron Hand, so we can just kowtow and instead of suckering and U-turn.
It looks like they're gonna SD on it.
Oh. Oh. That's okay.
Blaziken or Rillaboom?
I'm thinking Rillaboom because we want to U-turn out again, and we don't want to give them more grassy terrain healing until we can get this Ursaluna chipped a little bit. So, did the Sucker Punch fail?
Yeah.
Okay, then there's Sword Sensing. Yeah, I think Rillaboom is just fine here.
They should fake out the Ursaluna here, right?
Yeah. They should. They're probably gonna protect. Oh, did Kingambit live?
Yes.
Wow.
We got the intimidate off on the Iron Hands.
So I think it's just they burn. I think it's just a fake out plus kowtow onto the Iron Hands.
I was thinking either that or oh, they don't protect. But we're faster. Facade.
Facade into.
The Rillaboom. Rillaboom went down.
Okay, cool. Now they're in Stomping Tantrum range, and we just kowtow plus Stomping.
Yeah.
Unless they pull out like no, I don't even know what they can do to win here. Like Blaziken just close combats them to win. So that's our end game. So we're just trying to get rid of the Iron Hands at this point.
Yeah, and then even then we can still detect to get some extra burn chip.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I like coming back in with Rilla, just so that they don't get grassy terrain healing, because those two, their HP stats are like so high that they would be healing so much more than our team would.
We'll see if it's an actual 0. But I want to say, like, if you're running Trick Room, like, oh,
Nice.
And you facade the 4 HP mon.
Oh wow, the cat's out almost just clean KO'd there.
That was solid.
Yeah, and then it's just a stomping protect if they live burn chip, which I don't even think they did.
They didn't.
Right? Nice. GG's. Really good game. I think we just like preserved momentum there, which was really nice. We made like middle ground plays. Like there weren't some of them went into protects, but it's okay because they just had no options, which was really good. Really nice.
We did a great Terra, like, and then like with the Terra, like Kingambit wasn't pressured at all. So like after the swords dance, it's just like, well, what do you come into?
For sure, they wanted to come into their Saluna, but we brought Rillaboom in right away, and they just never had a chance.
My biggest concern was when they first started Terra, I was worried that it was a Terra Fairy on the Cresselia, because then Cress becomes a whole lot harder to knock out.
Yeah, for sure. I think if it was Terra Fairy Cresselia, we would have to. We would have gotten the close combat onto Urshifu then, and then they would be at Sash, and then we sucker punch them, and then we just kind of all my friends are dead syndrome.
Yeah.
Cresselia. From there, it is really hard to take out Terra Fairy Cresselia, but we have the Wood Hammer in the back, and
so we
just do our best.
We got Gliscor, Chen Pao, Fluttermane, Roaring Moon, Torkoal, and Arcanine.
So this is hard because I think Blaziken looks amazing here. It might be just a Blaziken Kingambit lead again. Because it kind of puts on pressure into everything. We like our speed boost here. If the Trick Room Flutter, then that's weird, but Landorus in the back looks good too. And I think it's a Raging Bolt. We just have to be careful of the Gliscor, but actually Cresselia looks
I was also thinking Cress.
Yeah, I like Cresselia into the team. It just has consistent chip. I was thinking Raging Bolt just because we get the special attack boost, but and then after this game, I'm going to run to the washroom real quick.
All right.
Let's see what they lead. I like their slithering profile. Okay, Gliscor.
Yeah, Gliscor and Chen Pao.
So I like switching in Cresselia. I just don't know which slot yet. I think Detect and switching Cresselia is like fine here.
Okay, yeah.
If they have Lash Out, then that sucks, but like into most standard Chen Pao sets.
Well, they should Sacred Sword.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Flare Blitz, the Chen Pao, Terra Fairy Ice Beam. What do you think?
Yeah, I like that.
Hopefully they don't call it and hit us with like a Icicle Crash, and there's the Icicle Crash and knock off.
Actually, you know what? One thing game.
Oh. Okay, so our close combat matters now.
Oh, they get the flinch.
Ah.
Do we switch back in Kingambit?
Yes. I want to say yes. It's kind of a free switch, right? And then we get to Fire Blitz and
Oh, they
Sucker Punch
missed the
next
Icicle
turn?
Crash. And they went Terra Blast into... Did they mean to Terra?
Just a regular Terra Blast? That's kind of weird.
They Terra Blasted the Kingambit, though.
Okay, so maybe it's a... Yeah, I think it's just a helping hand. Oh, maybe... Yeah, I think we just want this thing off the field, so just a double attack here is fine, too.
You want me to... Flare Blitz, Sucker...
Yeah, Fire Blitz Sucker Punch is good here. Because I think Kingambit lives anything. Gliscor is just really physically bulky, and we just want to get Cresselia back in.
Okay, you should be in Sucker Punch range. Oh my goodness, Blaziken lives.
Nice. Terrible. Oh my, they Terra Blasted again. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, maybe they're ground move plus Terra Blast and they want to call the Cresselia switching in.
I don't know, but because I feel like if you're ground move, like going with Kingambit on the field is just pretty safe.
Yeah.
Do you think the Gliscor is in Sucker Punch range?
I don't know. I think no. I want to say no because it's so physically bulky. So I think you just like Fire Blitz it too, or double attack.
Well, what about the Torkoal?
Maybe switch it to Crest and Fire Blitz the Gliscor.
All right, we get the knockout on the Gliscor.
Nice. Let's go.
Let's see if they earth powered. Blaziken goes down. They went for the eruption.
That sucks that Crest is off the field, but I think we traded pretty well. Like the Gliscor is really hard to remove, so the fact that it's gone, that was what the Cresselia was here for. So I think it's fair trade.
Let's see what the booster is. It's booster speed.
Booster speed. Okay, so they probably have Icy Wind, but they can't click it because of our Kingambit. So I like locking into Rock Slide here. Actually, Stomping Tantrum, and Kowtow into the Torkoal. If we think they have Protect,
I think if it's
Yeah,
booster
kinda-
speed, it's choice specs.
true.
They're gonna Terra Fairy. Does Lando live this? If they Moonblast, Lando
If
should
they
probably.
Moonblast- Okay. But if they
If they Degleam,
Digly, we do.
they Degleamed. There we go.
Nice. Let's go. Should be a KO or very close to it.
Well,
Nice.
Flutter went first.
And so I think it's just they degleamed. Yeah, so I think it's over. Like the hope is that it's how many turns left are there left of
3.
Sun?
3.
Uh
We can't stall it out.
yeah.
And even then with the Terra
it's just-
Fairy. So I think. So we shouldn't have Terra Fairyed the Crest.
Yeah. I think like putting some more damage on the board into Gliscor early too would have been nice too, like just ice beaming it.
Yeah.
Uh
And that was the critical turn when they got that flinch.
for sure.
Because if they would have gotten, like, if they wouldn't have gotten that flinch, like, we definitely would have one shot at that Gliscor. And
Yeah,
then
100%.
Blaziken could have threatened a lot more with the Flare Blitz on a Flutter main. Or they bring out Torkoal and then we get to like stall out Sun. Like we have a chance to stall out Sun.
Yeah.
I feel like 3 is a standard like YouTube video. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
all right, so we got Galar, Weezing, Hisuian Arcanine, Iron Hands, Lando I, Regice, and Regigigas.
Okay.
First off, ew.
So yeah. I'm just taking a look at the YouTube stream. Yeah, I think we Landorus goes crazy here. Especially without Intimidate if Weezing is what I think it is. So Landorus and we kind of want
Blaziken,
actually this is Blaziken for the
because we're max speed
with
Jolly.
Rillaboom. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so yeah, Landorus Blaziken with Rillaboom for sure. In the back we want Fake Out, and then I kind of like Raging Bolt just because it's high BST. Cresselia is also a good option.
I'm thinking Cresselia because of the Lando I. I can see the Lando I being in the back.
I like that too. Let's switch in.
So what are the odds that we see an Ice Punch here?
Pretty high. I think U-turn is fine here. Turn 1. We just scout.
I want to
I think they
U-turn
want to
it.
get rid of air balloon. Oh, okay. So I think I can U-turn into. Yeah, U-turn into Gigas and a close combat is fine because that covers for protect. It covers for Will-O-Wisp. Because we get in Cresselia and then actually a U-turn protect is fine here because we get in Cresselia and then we'll see from there.
All right, click the CC. Is it
Oh,
Terra
that's
Ghost?
okay.
It's Terra Ghost. What a ding
Oh
dong.
no. Oh boy.
We did call the protect.
On Weezing? Okay, cool. Yeah, I have no idea what this thing does in this format, so I just wanted to scout for its moves, Terra.
I'm gonna switch in the
Stuff like
crest.
Yeah, that should be fine if it's an ice punch. If it's a high horsepower, then we'll
Crush
have to
grip.
deal with it.
Oh man.
Yeah, okay. It's not good. It's a Cresselia? Does that do? That does a lot, doesn't it? Yeah.
A
it does.
lot,
Okay.
yeah.
So our goal here is to. The Weezing went for protect to double attack into the Weezing. I think our
Yeah.
goal is to just get Weezing off. We'll target Regigigas the next
Dude,
turn.
it one shot at the Blaze.
That's insane. Maybe this thing is legit. Do we get KO'd by this? No. Okay, acid spray, just an acid spray. That's good. Psychic. Balloon is down. And now we trick him and fake out with Villa.
Oh, I
Wait, no,
switched.
we don't. 'Cause it's okay. I think like Crush Grip is okay. They wanted to Crush Grip us, so I think it's Trick Room and then Terra Blast flying with the. No, we want to save Terra for Rilla. Yeah, we're getting destroyed right now. Okay, Trick Room, and I think we just expect this to go down and we Stomping Tantrum.
We could rock slide
Just
and
regular
hope for flinch.
Yeah, okay. I like that too. I think just Stomping Tantruming the Weezing is just calls for the protect because we're only worried about if we get Crush Grip protect here, that's fine, but yeah.
Ooh, we got the flinch.
Okay, nice.
I think we have to Lunar Blessings here. And switch in the Rillaboom.
Yeah. I like that.
Maybe we should have kept in the Landorus because like the Intimidate would have been really well. Oh, we just missed the knockout.
Ah.
And they get the Wisp.
Oh, so it was a high roll the first time. Dang. I think it's over then. This thing is just too bulky.
It's so
We can
Joker.
Lunar Blessing. We have Lunar Blessing. Did Cresselia go down?
No.
Oh, we got Crush Gripped. Okay, nice. We can Lunar Blessing and KO Weezing and hope that Regigigas just doesn't do enough damage.
Weezing should protect here.
Okay, so then we...
I'm thinking Lunar Blessing, Woodhammer.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, they withdrew.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind.
Iron Hands. They did protect. They were expecting Rillaboom to go down. Mm, I'm gonna swap in. I want the Intimidate off on the Landorus.
Okay, that's cool. I think Chris is still doing decent damage. To everything here. We just need to get Weezing off the field.
Okay, the last one's Regice.
Okay.
There's one more turn of Trick Room. I think we Psychic into... Sack the Rillaboom.
Yeah. I don't mind that. Because the Intimidate down will help Cresselia endgame for sure.
Supercell Slam.
Oh, that's the move that if you protect it, you take like 50% recoil.
They knocked out the...
Oh? Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Trick Room's over, though.
Okay, so Regice's... What's Regice's lower stat? It's the...
I think we
It's
have
the-
to... like, lock into Rock Slide here, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll fake out the Regice. We got the... Oh, I was hoping for a second we got the double.
Really good. That's really good damage. Flinch. Not flinch on... okay.
And they take advantage of the grassy terrain and we don't.
Ah.
I got a Terra Flying to bring down the weakness of Ice Beam, because they should just Ice Beam here. And I have to pray for flinches. Who do we miss? Oh, we missed both of them. This has been like the worst matchup we can get.
Yeah.
Double flinch. Wild charge. Or oh, we got the flinch on the hands. So on the plus side, you knocked out the Regice, but they can, if they miss a Supercell Slam though, which they don't, that's unfortunate. Oh, they get the crit. What time does the tournament start at?
It already started. I'm just doing my matches in the background
Oh, okay.
too. Yeah. This one, like, I think we could have. We just need to get Weezing off the field earlier.
Yeah.
I think it's just a. But that Renegade strat is really cool. I liked it a lot.
What do you think? We call it? We call it a night and let you focus on your tournament?
Yeah, for sure. I had a lot of fun though.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to do more stuff like this.
100%. We should build another team together. Because I think the teams that I wanted to try Venusaur, and the team that you were showing before, like, looks really cool.
I like it. It's very it's very abusive of like the sun, but then like the Terra Water is actually like really helpful.
For sure. I can imagine. Because like everything that everything that you don't really get a water type mon on some teams anymore, I guess.
Well, now you get Walking Wake.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's why Walking Wake is on the team. So you have two sun abusers in all reality.
That's sick.
And
I really like that.
Yeah, with the Terrifier Snarl on Walking Wake, like you can like shut down a couple of Flutter Mains here and there. Like even though they abuse the sun as well.
I really like that. We got to build around that next.
I'm down for it.
Okay, let's do it.
But where can the people find you?
On Twitter, you can find me also on YouTube, although I'm not posting up on there as much as I usually do.
It's a hard grind.
Yeah.
But if you didn't see it by now, all of those links that he just mentioned are already in the description. If you want to check out his YouTube page, you can go ahead and click on the tag that is in the title and in the description as well, and that should take you right to his YouTube page where you can subscribe to him there. But that is going to be all for DragonairJordon. He's gonna at least top 4 this tournament he's in right now. So
thank you. I'm gonna try my best.
But yeah, we'll
see you.
We'll let you get out of here. Take care.
Take care.
See ya. We will turn my desktop audio off. That was fun. Hey everyone, post editing Zach here, and I almost forgot to share the rental code out. So this is the team right here. If you want to give it a try, make sure you check it out. Shout out to DragonairJordon for planning the team out. I was so happy to build this for him and see him do really well with it. And I hope I can pull off some more stuff with it as well. But if you have any questions, you can put that in the comments down below for DragonairJordon or myself. And if you want to check out the paste will also be in the description as well as the beginning of the video. So check it out.